Why are there not more people talking about the ancient secrets of survival? If you crave timeless wisdom and the warmth of community, you need to watch this. Before we journey into the age-old quest for warmth, make sure to subscribe, like and share, so this knowledge can reach every cold corner of the world. Winter has always been a formidable adversary to humankind. Before central heating, the cold was a terrifying, life-threatening event. For our ancestors, survival meant battling the relentless cold every day. Warmth was the fragile barrier between life and death. The hearth became the heart of the community, a place for stories, food and family. Gathering fuel and tending the fire was a shared responsibility, uniting everyone. Yet, open fires were inefficient, dangerous and wasteful. Much of the heat escaped, leaving people scorched on one side and frozen on the other. The challenge was not just to create fire, but to tame and control it for lasting warmth. This quest to master fire shaped the course of human history. The need for warmth was matched by the challenge of scarce fuel. As winter deepened, gathering firewood became harder and more dangerous. A dwindling woodpile was a source of anxiety and vulnerability. This scarcity drove innovation. Efficiency became the goal. Our ancestors experimented to extract maximum warmth from every bit of fuel. The focus shifted from bigger fires to smarter, longer-lasting heat. Across cultures, people realized the secret was in capturing and storing heat, not just making flames. This led to the principle of thermal mass heating, using materials to absorb and slowly release heat. Clay, abundant and easy to shape, became the material of choice. Pottery, originally for storage and cooking, became the key to efficient heating. The humble clay pot would soon transform how people survived winter. Out of necessity, the clay pot heater emerged, a simple, effective device found in many ancient societies. A terracotta pot, repurposed, became a remarkably efficient radiator. Its elegance lies in simplicity. No moving parts, just common materials. The clay pot heater turned a small heat source into comfortable ambient warmth. It allowed families to move away from smoky, hazardous open fires. This innovation improved health, saved fuel, and made harsh winters survivable. The clay pot became a symbol of resilience and human ingenuity. The genius of the clay pot heater is in its use of thermal mass. Fired clay absorbs, stores, and slowly releases heat. Placed over a small flame, the pot soaks up energy, acting like a heat battery. Once warm, it radiates gentle, steady warmth into the room. This method is far more efficient than an open flame, which loses heat quickly. A handful of coals under a clay pot can provide hours of comfort. The heater transforms short-lived heat into long-lasting warmth. This efficiency was crucial for survival with limited fuel. Clay pots turned humble earth into reservoirs of life-saving heat. The clay pot heater's design is elegantly simple: a heat source, a stand, and a terracotta pot. The heat source, embers, charcoal, or tea lights, should be small and controlled. A stand elevates the pot, allowing airflow and trapping hot air beneath. The unglazed pot, placed upside down, absorbs the rising heat. The small hole at the top lets hot air escape slowly, preventing pressure build-up. The outer surface becomes a gentle radiator, warming the room. No complex construction, just intuitive use of available materials. Assembled in minutes, it could mean the difference between comfort and hardship. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. Human ingenuity didn't stop at the single-pot heater. The multi-pot heater was born, nesting a smaller pot inside a larger one, separated by an air gap. The inner pot heats quickly, radiating energy to the air gap, which then warms the outer pot. This two-stage system is safer, more efficient, and provides gentler, more stable heat. Less heat is wasted, and the outer surface stays at a safer temperature. This refinement shows how observation and experimentation led to even better survival tools. The double-pot heater became a reliable source of warmth from limited fuel. The struggle for warmth extended to the battlefield. For soldiers, cold could be deadlier than the enemy. Open fires were risky, visible, smoky and hazardous in camps. The clay pot heater was portable, discreet and effective. Soldiers could warm tents, dry clothes and rest safely. This small device boosted morale and health, giving armies a strategic edge. It was more than comfort. It was survival equipment for empires. Quiet ingenuity often underpins history's greatest achievements. The clay pot heater produces both radiant and convective heat. Radiant heat warms objects and people directly, like sunlight. The pot's surface emits gentle infrared energy, creating deep comfort. At the same time, hot air rises from the pot, circulating warmth throughout the room. This dual action creates a stable, all-encompassing warmth. The clay pot heater doesn't just fight cold, it creates a microclimate of comfort. The clay pot heater remains a valuable skill for modern emergencies. In a power outage, it offers reliable heat using simple materials. Safety is crucial. Always use a fireproof surface and keep away from flammable items. Use high-quality tea lights or small amounts of charcoal, and never leave unattended. Ventilation is essential, never use in a sealed room, and always have a carbon monoxide detector. This ancient wisdom teaches us the power of simple, effective solutions. By learning these skills, we connect with our past and prepare for the future. In a complex world, there's strength in the elegant art of survival.